Good day, ma. Can we meet you, ma?
I'm Chief Mrs. Fadeke Komolafe, the chairperson and founder of Yoruba Women for Peace Foundation in Nigeria. I was born sometimes 50s, in the 50s. And I'm native of Ogun State in Nigeria.
Okay, all right, ma. We are talking about the YOWOPEF. What is YOWOPEF?
YOWOPEF is Yoruba Women for Peace Foundation, and YOWOPEF is for the betterment of lots of women, especially grassroots women. We found this organization mainly because of women. The way our women were treated, and especially I have 4 girls and a boy, so I have to defend the betterment of women because of this my girls' children. YOWOPEF is fighting for the rights of women in Nigeria and in the diaspora especially.
So what is exactly idea or what prompts you to just decide? Do you just wake up in one day and say, okay, let me open something like a YOWOPEF or NGO that will be supporting women or back up the women in the society? Let's look at what is going on in Nigeria and even diaspora and everywhere in the part of the Africa now. What are the things that prompt you to establish a kind of NGO like that?
What really instigates me to find the women organization is my love for women. I love my women so much that in anything that can affect them, I will fight for them. That's number 1. Number 2, the way they are treating women in Nigeria, we are treated like a second-hand citizen, and we have to get a body that will fight for us. This thing cannot be done individually. It has to be collabo something to fight for women in Nigeria. That's why I found this organization in about 21 years ago.
Wow, that is interesting. Over 21 years ago. That means there's a lot of projects you have done, or there's a lot of projects going on. Is there any project that the YOWOPEF have done so far, maybe or presently the one you have on hand?
There are so many we've done, like mobilizing and change the aspect of prostitution from the sex workers. We've organized and empower about 50 sex workers. That's number 1. Number 2, our organization was the one among the organizations that fought for surveillance in northern region when we wanted to stone her to death for having a child without marriage. So I mobilized about 100 women to go to Abuja to fight for surveillance then in 20s, about 2022 with other organizations. Number 3, we empower women, the less privileged. Women are really suffering, especially in this southwest. They don't have capital. They will go and take Lapo. They call it Gbamuli Lantern in Ibadan here. And if you don't pay, they will put something on your neck and you'll be dancing around the town. That kind of embarrassment is not meant for women because of peanuts, like 50,000, and they will pay over 50% for that 50,000. So we empower women with the little we have to make sure that they add it to their ongoing business. Number 3, we've given a lot to students that are very diligent. We get NECO for them, we get WAEC for them, we pay for their WAEC, we source for them, we give them the little or scholarship for the diligent students, and so many other like that. And again, we've launched violence against women and girls, and without it, say no to rape in 2017. See how they are molesting our girls, see how they are raping them, they rape them, and there's no justice. Few of them get justice for raping. This really made me sad whenever I see a girl raped. Although most of them said that they were raped because of the clothes they wear. Are you sure? What can a 3-month-old baby wear? What can a girl of 5 years wear that will entice a man to rape? We've launched Say No to Rape, and we've got justice for about 3 culprits. They were jailed. Our organization fought for the rape victims, and the culprits were jailed. We do sensitize our women to get their voters card and to vote for the right person. Women are left alone in Nigeria. We are left alone to fight for ourselves. That's why you will see that most women doesn't come out for a post. Like now, in about 300 plus at Senate, only 37 are women. The percentage is too low for us. So we are encouraging women to come out, and we are encouraging women to support women during the election. We are doing advocacy for that women should come out and vote for women too, and vote for their right choices, and get their voters card, because voters card is like a cutlass or hoe. When you are going to a farm, you don't take your cutlass or your hoe. What are you going to do there? When you are going for to vote for somebody, you don't have voters card, you don't have instruments to vote. So all women, we are campaigning, we are doing a radio program, we are meeting people at the grassroots, because the grassroots people are the most to convince. They will tell you, we voted 200 years ago, we voted 10 years ago. What's the outcome? The dividends of democracy, they didn't get it. So we are encouraging them, don't worry, this time around you will get everything right for you. So that's part of what Yoruba Women for Peace Foundation are doing for women. We are based on women and children.
Well, thank you very much. I'm still on the project you have done so far, because the record shows here that about 50 commercial sex workers, you rehabilitate them. How do you go about this, and how do you be able to carry out this? Is it your money you are using, or you are seeing helpings from other people?
That's true. We've rehabilitated about 50 sex workers. We go to their hotels and interview them. And I used to tell them, be free with me, I'm a mother. Tell me what prompted you to this kind of job. The sex working job. What are you gaining? Even when they are telling you their experience, they will be crying. We rented a flat for them. We put them there. We started feeding them. We call people to come and talk to them, to come and advise them. We call social workers to come and talk to them. And after that, when we knew that they are just free and they've surrendered themselves to us, that no more going back to that kind of job like prostitute, we give them money, we source, we beg people who are rich in the community, please give money to our sisters to come and start. We encourage some to go back to their hometowns. We tell them, when you start something with 50,000, you can get a shop and you can be selling drinks. From there, you will be getting money to feed yourself and equip yourself. That's how we go about those sex workers. And we did it successfully. And we wanted to do more. We need to do more. We need to make sure that most of these women who are jobless to get some kind of little trading. You don't need to get 1 million to start a trade. If you ask those millionaires, they will say that they started with little money. When you have little money and start trading with it, you'll be more serious than somebody who are giving like 500,000, 1 million to start a trade. That kind of person can never be serious. So, mobilizing women is the major thing we used to do. We do mobilize with 10,000. We mobilize some with 20,000. Like some women, they are selling local beans, Iru. We give them 10,000 to buy those seeds, and they are making in that business.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Another one I see there is distribution of food stuff to families. How do you locate less privileged women in our society, and how were you able to distribute this kind of food stuff to them?
Okay, we go to villages. We normally go there to go and meet the poor out of forests. When we get there, we organize a town hall meeting with them. They will come front to tell us their problem. Some are widows. Their husband's family has sent them away. We do give widows foodstuffs. When we count them up to 100, we will go out to go and meet most richest people. We write to them. We source. Not that I have personal money spending on these people, but I do source with my members. Most of my members are voluntary person. They are doing it for fellow women free of charge. So when we get little money, we will go to market, buy everything in bulk, and we pack it. During our monthly meeting, we distribute. We do meet them nearly monthly, nearly three months. We will take a bus and go to villages that even most of them don't know city. We see them there. They were happy to meet us. We eat with them, we drink with them. Then we distribute. Even we take sick people to the hospital to treat them. We fund it. Some of them we have weeklo. They will be saying they've gone to Ogun to worship Ogun. I said, Mommy, yeah, this is a weeklo. We take them to city hospitals. We operate it and remove the pus there and treat them and give them antibiotics and give them drugs, they be well. So this type of job we are doing is very, 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 very much implicating. We've been doing it and we enjoy doing it, and we want other people to join us in doing it morally, financially, to assist other fellow women.
That is fantastic. And there's one thing I want you to lay more emphasis on here, because you have mentioned some of them, few of them, about the advocacy. You mentioned the rain. What are your contributions, or what are your things, and what are the things your NGO is doing to make sure we eliminate this in our society?
Concerning rape, nobody throughout the world can eradicate rape. You can only minimize it. What we are trying to do is to minimize it. And after the launching, we want to start on awareness in all local governments. You know, most of these rape victims, ignorance consisted the action of rapists to rape them. Like now, you have a 7-year-old daughter. You ask her to go and hawk. Not that we don't encourage hawking. I hawk for my parents when I was very, very young. But let them hawk in group. Like somebody carry pap, a cup. Somebody carry pepper. Somebody carry bread. The three of them move together. Okay. Can a person carry 3 kids inside a completed building? And when it's 7 o'clock, don't let these girls go out to hawk. You understand? And when they rape them, most of the parents, they don't cooperate with us. They say, no, I don't want anybody to make noise on my child, and they rape her, and they do this. So let the NGO undo the rape aspect of it. And the parents too should not let their girls be playing with boys, because most of these rapists are family, are the people in our midst. Like now, some people will go there, take a baby of 6 months, brother something, help me to take care of this girl, I want to go to market. How can you take a baby girl to a boy to take care for you, to remove the pampers for you? That's not possible. You should treat these girls fragile, knowing that they are innocent, they don't know anything. Even brother Lagbaja say, come and sit on my lap, she will be happy to sit, because she's very small, she doesn't know anything. So we are trying to minimize by awareness, but that our awareness is not because people doesn't support us. They don't empower us for the awareness processing. So we are begging people in diaspora, the well-to-do people in Nigeria, to assist us. We are mothers. We know how to curb this thing. And even government, we are praying for them to please put more effort on this rape issues in Nigeria. I don't know why government are so lenient in handling this thing. If they ask me, I will say that it's life imprisonment, or they cut their both arms. So when you see somebody armless, you know that that person is a rapist.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And there's another area aspect of advocates I want to share more light on. That is women violence against women in our society. What's the organization is doing about this?
Our organization has started campaigning to our women. Although you have to respect your husband, women should be more gentle with their husbands. You know, we women, we are very, when we are talking, when we know how to abuse very well. It's our job. Most of us, we are so much aggressive. But when you marry somebody who is very, very violent, you know, there are some men, they don't talk with their mouth. They talk with their face. They will give you punch. When your husband started doing that, we normally tell them, call your family first and his family. Let them deliberate on the issue. Then when it's becoming too much, move away for your life. Give yourself space. It doesn't mean that you and your husband parted, that you started living with your family and the husband lives alone. You can still come back in a better shape, because by the time you were separated, you should have learned 1 or 2 lessons. Instead of cleaning yourself. You see that some women kill their husbands, but the most that is very, very common is husband killing wives. And we don't want our women to die. You know, in any child's memory is to lose our mother or our father. But losing mother is so painful, because there is nobody who can do it like your mother to you. Like me now, I have 4 kids. I know we related. Even my last one, who is 30 years, she's just like a baby to me. And I don't pray for any mother to lose her child. So it's better separation than killing. Out of 2, separation, killing, I prefer separation. Separation is even better.
So in this aspect of women violence or violence against women in our society, is there any example you are handling presently now you want to point out that maybe probably is in the court or your NGO is working on? And I read about the story before we start the interview, that there's a woman, the husband poured the acid on. What can you say about this?
Oh, that's very, very sorrowful. One of my members, they poured acid on her. We are still on it. We are begging people to give her money for surgery. When that thing happened, that very night, I was the one who funded the treatments, the first aid treatments at usage. Until tomorrow, our organization has not even seen anybody. The funniest thing in it is there is one barrister in this Oyo State. I sent letter to him that he should help us to contribute little. He went for an interview in one of our radio stations here in Oyo State, and I told the presenter to help me appeal to him to support us in healing that lady. And he promised the presenter, don't worry, tell the NGO to bring the letter to my office. We wrote the letter, included the pictures, the amounts, and my PA took it to his office. When it was about a month, there was no reply. I phoned the son. I said, son, have you seen our letter for the acid fitting? Said yes. My maybe is a coordinator. He just said my PA will attend to you. I said, but you promised the presenter the day you were interviewed by him that you will help us. He said, please don't give me problem. Oh. I said, which kind of problem am I giving you? And you call yourself a son, and even you are fighting for governorship. Is this how you'll be treating your citizen? He said, I know your type, oh madam. You are he used something to qualify me. You are something beggar. Can I remember? I said, you called me a beggar? Did I beg from you to get me food? I was sourcing for acid fitting. We fought that day on telephone. Since that day, so we are begging you people in diaspora and reasonable people in Oyo State to please help this girl. Later, I will put the woman photograph on our website.
Thank you very much. And apart from the advocate and the scholarship, the vocational training, grant for the loans, and the distribution of the foods and all those things, is there any programs you have for the woman probably coming up this year, or to bring the woman and sanitize the woman in our society?
In 2019, my organization invited INEC chairman in Oyo State, Barrister Agboke, to come and help me sensitize my grassroots women. He met about 2,000 plus women in a big hall in Ibadan here. That day, these women told him that they are not going to get voters card. We started pleading with them. That day, he instructed the local government INEC officials to give about 300 people voters cards. That's part of what YOWOPEF used to do. In 2003, UNDP, DFDP, European Union, with TMG gave us advocacy job for my organization to go out to prone violent states in Southwest, to campaign for them to get their voters card first, again to make the 2003 election fair and free. And we went to many states in Southwest, and thank God 2003 was counted as one of the most fair and free elections. And in 2020, we celebrated women on International Women's Day. We call everybody, including UNEC, to come and speak the rights of women for equality gender. So we are doing much on women.
With this women, I'm still on the women advocate and your present project and other programs you have in the future for the women. Is there any collaboration you are doing with any other organizations, maybe Premier, or you wish to do with other organizations, or is there any other organization you are working with?
We are working with so many organizations, like National Council of Women's Society, like Yoruba in South Africa, like Heritage Yoruba in New York, like Egbe Omo Oduduwa in South America. We are working with them. They do call us for programs. We do call them. Whenever we are having a program in Ibadan, we invited not less than 20 NGOs to support us, and they normally come. And our next program is Women in Politics. We are having that on September 6th in Oyo State. We are calling female aspirants and some that are already in the Senate or House of Rep. A woman will be our guest speaker there. We will discuss much about politics and enlighten our grassroots women, because voting is for women. Nobody can tell me that men vote more than us. It's we women, especially we old people, women, we do vote so much because we have the interest of this country. You know, if anything happens in a country, it affects women than men. Even if it affects our husband, it will affect us. If it affects our children, we are in a problem. I don't know which type of clay God used to create women. We always carry body on our neck. We are created like that. You will see women where we are in the kitchen. We will be boiling meat. We will be peeling this. We will be doing this. We use our two hands to do many things. And our children will be crying. We still run. But you know, that's all right, my dear. I'm coming. We are always busy, running up and down. That's why we are appealing to fellow women. So please rest. Keep your time. Just relieve yourself of so many activities.
So few questions before we round up. Is Yoruba Women for Peace Foundation meant for the only Yoruba people or Yoruba women in the world, or is it generally for women?
You know, this Yoruba Women for Peace Foundation is a name. Even they beg me sometimes in Abuja to change it to Women for Peace Foundation. I said, no, that's Yoruba. I'm a pure Yoruba woman. I'm happy that I'm a Yoruba woman. And I will always be happy being a Yoruba woman. It's a name. It's not limited to only Yoruba tribe. Anybody can join. The more that the obstacle is that you must be a woman. That's the only obstacle concerning Yoruba Women for Peace Foundation. It's just a name. It's not meant for only Yoruba. Oyibo can join. All the people in diaspora can join. Even you can go to our website and join online.
Thank you very much. So in conclusion, is there any message you have for the all women in the world? As everybody's watching now, as everybody's listening to you, is there any advice you want to give to women, or the message you have for them now?
My fellow Yoruba, my fellow women, not Yoruba, please help me to put more hands financially, morally. Your contributions are welcome. If you put your contribution online for us, you are welcome. We should join hands together to make sure that Yoruba Women for Peace Foundation is not flawed because of financial aspect of it. Yoruba Women for Peace Foundation organization should not flop because of ideas. I know women are wise. We women, we are wise. Please, your contributions are needed. Your financial support are needed. Anything you can contribute, just go to our website. We have website. Just open it and contribute, and you'll be welcome.
Oh, thank you very much. Since morning, we have been talking with Chief Mrs. Fadeke Komolafe, the coordinator and the director, also the CEO of Yoruba Women for Peace Foundation. You can visit the website. You just type YOWOPEF.org. You'll be able to read more about this organization. And if you have anything to ask or anything to ask them to contribute, log into their contact address there, drop your message, and they will surely get back to you. So thank you very much. So look for more of this video, and God bless you.